Okay, I want you to imagine this. Due to the faulty driving of another person, a pregnant woman gets injured in a car accident. For the sake of her own health, broken bones, and trauma, it is best to terminate her pregnancy. Should she be in trouble for the wrongful death of a child? And should she be able to file an action against the driver for the wrongful death of her pregnancy? According to Gunnarsson in the Illinois Bar Journal, this story really did happen, and the court had mixed feelings about what to do about it. So if this happened to you, your girlfriend, your sister, whomever, would you want them to be supported through this? Would you want them to have leverage in the courts? And would you want them to be framed for an abortion even though it was medically necessary? Well, the term abortion provokes mixed emotions in today's day and age, but legal abortions are a human right that should be attainable for all, and I will seek to prove the ins, outs, and whys in my speech today. So to get started, first things first, why is the fight for abortions even a viable argument? And in other terms, why is this argument even worth fighting for? Well, for one, women care about the issue, and so everyone should care about the issue. But there are many reasons that can attest for the need to safe, accessible, and affordable abortions. So, with this first visual aid, the sign that the woman is holding up at a protest is exemplifying a lot of different things, especially when it comes to the word care. And according to Healy in the book, The Abortion Rights Debate, the right to an abortion protects women from being made to carry a child they cannot raise for economic, social, psychological, or health related reasons. It also protects women who have fallen pregnant as a result of violence and abuse. It also simply protects the right of a woman to decide whether or not she is ready and willing to have a child. All of this just shows that the issue of abortion goes a lot deeper than simply society's terms pro life or pro choice. Having an abortion can come down to the mental and physical health of both the mother and the unborn child. So, now that we see there is such a deep rooted desire and push for these rights, let's look further into the implications and solutions for this. So, this can be looked at in terms of the potential child's life as well as the mother's life. So, according to Valentine in the Journal of Development Economics, it is important to shed light on the potential role of abortion reform in improving neonatal health, as there has been less success over the years in reducing the incidence of deaths in the first 4 weeks of life, which now constitute over a third of child deaths. So basically, what this is saying is that if proper abortion reform were to take place, it would significantly improve the lives of newborns, probably due to the fact that mothers would be more apt and equipped to care for them. So making abortion legal really improves the lives of newborn children. So, although it is not as common in the United States, women do die from childbirth, or even bearing a child in the first place. We need to be conscientious of these women and put their lives, feelings, and safety first and foremost over any ideology. There are many risks of both the mother and the fetus, which is contrary to every single pro life argument. And you're probably wondering, just as I was before I did research on this, why can't a woman just simply give her child up for adoption if she doesn't want to have it? Well, according to the Journal of Women's Health Issues, Gretchen Sisson, who has a PhD, explains a study that many were opposed to abortion, but a greater number supported abortion as a reproductive choice, although they did not choose one for themselves. Birth mothers were most often choosing between adoption and parenting, not adoption and abortion. So most participants in the study would have preferred to parent, but did not because of external variables. Obviously, the right is not to make every single woman who doesn't want to have a child have an abortion. The right is simply to be able to choose what you want for your life and your unborn child. So, in an ideal world, I'm sure that many women would love to keep the child when they got pregnant, but other factors, such as the ones we've previously touched on rape, abuse, psychological stress, financial stress, whatever it may be, prompt this idea from actually occurring. So, with this next visual aid, the first woman is holding a sign that says, "For all women, the right to choose." She isn't saying all women should have abortions or in all cases abortion is justified. All she's saying is that women who want to have an abortion should be able to have one, so abortion needs to be legal. So the woman in the red jacket behind her, this woman, is holding a sign that says, "What's right for you may not be right for me." This is so crucial to the legalization of abortion argument, as not all women want to get an abortion. That's completely okay. All this protest is showing is that women who want one should be able to get one. We can now see how women's thoughts are sort of all over the place when it comes to abortion, but we can all share one common belief that those who want to have an abortion should be able to get one, as we live in a country with many freedoms of equal caliber. So now what can we do as Americans to help implement this process of maintaining peace in our country? Well, it boils down to this. There's an issue of whether or not abortion should be legalized, particularly in the United States. Legal abortions can prevent mother and infant fatalities and encourage positive mental health amongst mothers experiencing the decision of what to do with their possibly unplanned pregnancies. Write your local congressman, protest, raise money, and advocate for those women in their fight to have a very much human right. By doing this, you're supporting that girl you were thinking about earlier in the car accident and her choice to do what she thinks is right in that moment. So next time you're flipping through the news, social media, or stumble upon a local protest, look further into what these people are really fighting for, and how legalized abortion can really lift a huge weight off of all of their shoulders. And by the way, after recent support, the girl in the car accident was able to win her case in Illinois, so it's clear that we're already making a difference.